Hello everybody! I recently have moved planners and I decided that I really wanted to make a flip through of my, I think it's a personal size, I have no idea, but I'll talk about this later. About my ring planner, I just wanted to show you how I plan it, wanted to share some of the things that I really love that help me to stay organized. Just wanted to see whether somebody can relate to these things and maybe you can share some of the things that you do in your personal planner. And I have been watching a ton of these videos lately. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the fact that the new year is approaching. Maybe, I don't know. I am back in my planning era and I'm really happy about it. I've been doing so much more. I've been able to accomplish so much more because I have everything planned and written down. And I just wanted to share my system with you. So before this, for a few months, I have been living in this planner. I have bought it off Amazon and I can leave a link to it in the description box or in the comment section below. And it's a great cover, but the problem that I was having with it, first of all, it's a pocket size, so it's really tiny and the inserts are really tiny. I can show you later how they look, but I have been having, before I was pretty sure that that's enough space for me because I don't have a lot of things to be worried about. But later, as I started to write down more and more things were popping up because I'm studying in college right now, but I'm going to be transferring to the university in the winter quarter. And I started having so many tasks related to my schoolwork and all the paperwork that I had to submit before going there, and a lot of things just related to my work and daily life, so I did not have enough space here. That was first reason. And the second reason is that it is very soft cover. There is literally no hardness, no stiffness to it at all. It's just fabric, as you can see. And so I was not able, if I had to write something on the go, it was really uncomfortable because there is no just stability, no structure in this one. And I know some people would like it because it lays as flat as you can imagine. I have found out that in the planning community, it's a big thing for people. I don't really care whether it lays flat or not, but for me, it was too flat, it was too soft. So I really wanted to do something bigger. And what happened was I came across this planner. I found it in Value Village for $2.99. If you into buying covers and stuff like this, you know that they can cost a lot. And it was so funny because I really wanted to stick to this one and I was pretty sure that I will stay with this one, but I saw this one in Value Village and I was like, oh my god, I just want it so much. And I waited because I really wanted to finish this year in this planner. But last week I was like, I cannot stand it anymore. I cannot bear it anymore. I need to write things down and I don't have space to do it. And I don't have the system that I created here, although it's working, it was just not enough for me. And so this week I just transferred everything into this one and I'm going to be flipping it through. I have no idea what brand it is. I have checked. There is not a single marking that says what it is, but it's beautiful and it's about, I have measured, it's about B6 size, but it doesn't really matter to me, and I'll explain you why and how I make the inserts if I want something special. But yeah, I bought it out of Value Village for $2.99 plus tax, and so I have no idea. If you want something like this or you know where it's from, well, you can leave a comment. I'll be happy to know what I am possessing. And so let's start with a flip through. It has the normal thing that you close, and I've had some trouble with the pen holder. It is not huge. Let me just zoom you in a little bit. So it's not huge, as you can see. It's pretty tiny, and I've been for a while just sticking my pen like this, although this is also very difficult. It's not going through very well. I was sticking it like this and wearing it, but what happened was it was touching one of the inserts and just bending the paper here. So I just decided that when I close it, I just close it first and then I just stick my pen in here like this, so it doesn't really matter to me. I know a lot of people share their pens. I just get my pens off of markets and everything where they give free merchandise, and this is one, just like a regular pen. I don't know, I don't really care. As long as it's black ink, I'm good to go. And on the first page here, I have a picture of me and my husband from one of our hiking trips, and just a block of sticky notes if I need them to stick in there. This thing I don't know if you can see, is just a just a clear divider. I made it out of I had a set of stems, not rubber stems, but the ones that are plasticky, I don't know, and I used this one because I didn't want the picture behind it to get all ripped, and so I just punch holed it yesterday. And this is the picture that I took. It's campus of University of Washington, where I'm going to be studying starting winter, as I said. And I thought it was just really pretty. Just look at this. It just looks like it's out of Pinterest. I don't know. I was so excited. I printed it in Walmart and just stick it in here. Walmart has really cheap prices for printing, like 14 cents per print. So I thought, why not? Let's just do it. And on here I have my inbox, and it's basically the first page. The first page I land when I'm coming into my planner. I just write things down as they come, as I just need to do something that maybe is date associated or not. I'm just writing it down here. And these inserts came with my other planner, but it's also they're not branded. So it's just what I have. I'm not inventing, will here. Whatever I have, I use, and they are this size. I measured, it's about A6, B6, I don't know, but they're smaller. They're not as wide. So I think that's about what they do for personal size planner. And on here I just have a few sticky notes with some emails and some information that I might need in the future, but I'm not sure. And I just have a couple of pages like this here for the future. And the next section that we're going, I have dividers here, as you can see, both sticking up on top and on the right side, so I can have all my pages navigated. I was struggling with this for a while because this thing, I had a lot of struggles with just trying to find a way, because it is so small. I just needed to find a way that everything I can reach every section, because I don't want to have sections that are just hidden here and I have to flip through the entire thing to be able to find them quickly. And so next thing is just goals and projects. And I have not decorated this one because I just like how clean it looks. I don't know, I just like it. I also got it from this other planner that I got. It's just a non-branded insert, and it's also not decorated here, but I decided I'll just wait for a while and I'll see what I like. Here I have written my goals. I've been doing this thing 12 weeks, 12-week year. I wanted to finish this year strong, but then there are just so many things happening that I am going through this list, but I'm not necessarily paying as much attention to it anymore. And so it's just my goals. I believe that when this year finishes, I will be either doing quarterly goals or monthly goals, but I'm not sure yet because I'll have so much schoolwork to be catching on. I don't really know. Don't want to make assumptions before the time comes. And I also have a few of this paper here. And then this thing, I just transferred this section, I just transferred it out of my pocket, and so this is why it is smaller in size. You see the size comparison, it was my pocket size and now is the personal size, and I really love it. This one I just made out of a magazine cutout. I think it's really beautiful. I wish I knew more about this historic figure, but I don't. I just like the picture. So, and that's my sports section, as you can see, with this little icon here on the top. And I have made this thing where I track my workout progress. I only do, how do I show it? I only do 6 different types of exercise and cardio. And so whenever I do a workout, I just put a date here. And then if I do cardio, I write how many miles I did. I was before this, I was doing the elliptic trainer. And yesterday I decided to do the bike because I was really lazy. I just wanted to read my book. And I did not want to even stand up for this, but it was still a very intense workout, and I did almost 10 miles. And then I have only 6 exercises, as I told you, and I write how many reps, sets, whatever I was doing. And so I printed it out, folded it. When this one finishes, and I think it will happen around December because I plan to do it along with those goals I told you about, I'll just make a normal bigger kind of insert like this, so it'll be easier for me to track. And I use this little card that I've got with Sailor Mars from, Sailor Moon anime. And I thought it really appropriate for the workout team, because here she looks like a normal person and there she's almost a superhero. I thought it was really cool. And so here I have this list of 6 exercises that I'm doing, so it's a legend for this insert here. And here I'm just tracking how many workouts I've done. It says workouts in Russian, and then I just mark with a sticker every time we did it, because my goal was in this 12 weeks to do 36 workouts, and I'm pretty good, going strong. Have done 15, counted yesterday. And so next one, this section is not related to anything as of now, because again, I transferred from that other planner and I plan to merge it with one other section that I'll show you later that is related to this. But it's my book section, and I use this little bookmark. I think it's so adorable. It just says here, no act of love is ever wasted, and I thought it was just adorable, and I wanted to have it here. I got it from an estate sale. They were clearing out, everything was free, and I got that another cover I talked to you about where this inserts came from, and just a lot of postcards. Postcard is one weakness that I have. I collect them. I have a lot of them. You will see later in here. But also this bookmarks, just beautiful. And it's my book section, and I'm just like printing out the picture of the book, and I rate it, and I write a date when I finished it. And right now I'm going through the Harry Potter series. I have never read it when I was younger, and so I'm just now, you know, finding out all these things that most people already know about. I'm now on book 5, and it seems endless, but I'm also very happy that it does, because I just don't want the story to end. So, and when this paper is finished, I will transfer it to my other book related section. I will show you later. Next one is my online courses, and also one of the goals that I've set there is to go through 3 online courses, and I'm using different platforms for them. One of them is a Russian platform. They have some English courses. It's an amazing platform. I'm really sorry just for people who don't speak Russian because they cannot use it. It's called Open Education. And I also use Coursera. I can sometimes use Khan Academy or some other online course platform, but this one is my favorite, and I have just gone through the Introduction to the History of Art course. I have done it at least 10 times at this point, but I love it so much. I go through it every so often just because I want to make sure I know these things, because I love art. I like knowing about it. And there we go to my weekly section. I have not done any type of, like, you know, cover for this section divider, because I have this one inside that I have made. Also, you see pocket size, but I have you know, one of the life hacks I had to learn the hard way, because it wasn't my pocket size, and obviously pocket size and personal size have different holes for different ring sizes, and so I used just the washi tape to tape the end and then punch hold it again, and it's good. It's holding up, and it's one of the bookmarks that I brought from Russia with me. I'm pretty sure it's Shishkin. Yeah, it is. I just love his paintings. The Russian forests, oh, they're beautiful, and it says this week. And so I have also inserted this little airplane charm on here. One of our friends is getting married, and the invitations, they had this charm, and so I used it on just like a normal pin, and I put it like here so I can reach very easily from the top section, so I can always know where my vehicle is, because it's basically where I have all my tasks going. And I have this again, I have non-branded inserts. They're just like, they're lined, there is day, they're not dated, so I just write a date. In this column here, I'm just doing the tasks that are, I am doing these tasks that are like reoccurring, like gym, cleaning. We're cleaning the church. My husband, me, and one of our friends, we're responsible for cleaning the church twice a week, and so this is what it is. And then I also I decided to mark it here, but for now it was there, but like some birthdays or like reminders that something is happening this day, but it's not a task. And then here I actually write the actual tasks, like my classes that I teach every morning or so. Like I had 2 classes today before filming this video, and then some things that I have to do. If they have time, then I put it a time slot, and I try to do it like, I don't have to time block my entire day because I work from home, and most of my classes now are completely online asynchronous, that I don't have to be anywhere at a certain time. But things that I have to do, I try to like map my day where they are, so I know where is my free time located, and so then I can actually put the actual tasks in here. And this is how I've been doing it. And also on this one, I have just put the tasks that are for this week that I don't have to do on a specific day, but I just have to do them sometime. And here is our meal planning chart. I did not usually, I just dedicate the entire Monday to just cleaning and doing the laundry and cooking, so I don't have to remember about it again during the week, because I don't like doing these things, but they need done. So I usually just, you know, take one day a week and just do it all for the entire week, do the meal prep, do everything. But this specific week, I had to be out of house for most of the day, and so I didn't have time to do it. And so we've been struggling. Like, I did some of the cooking here, and I need to do more cooking here. So it's been a little bit more chaotic, but here at least I know what I'm cooking, like what needs done and everything like this. So most of it is actually cooking for today. I need to be cooking today. I need to reply to a letter from my pen friend, and I need to do some schoolwork and some work. I also do some social media stuff for our church, and that's my other part-time job that I have. And I have a few inserts here that go roughly, I have marked them, like dated them till the end of November, till the 1st of December, but I also have some more just to have them here. And then we go to our monthly section, and I have put this little sticker. This is a picture that my husband took and developed and printed himself from film. I adore him for the fact that he does all these things. He's just like, he's so good in printing and like, analog photography. I'm really amazed at him. And so it's just a picture of the ocean. I think it's really pretty. I use it as a divider for this section. I don't have any specific tab that is showing up here because I have it inside the first months. I have used just this color swatches from Home Depot. I just hole punched it, and I also did the cut them so I can easily move it to the other months, and it's also sticking a little bit from the top so I can reach it from whenever. And it's November, and I have till July in this planner for now, because it was how many inserts came just with this planner, and also they are not dated, not anything, so just random inserts. And I don't really care because I only mark like certain things that are like I should not forget, but they're not tasks necessarily, like birthdays, or like if I need to make a budget for us for a new month, or like we need to pay the credit card bill. And this I marked that we are going from 27th November to 1st of December. We're going on a road trip to San Francisco. I plan to be doing a vlog, but I'm not sure yet. But I have planned this, and like just the birthdays, anniversaries, to say happy birthday to a person, but it's not task related. I only have like one deadline here, but I don't do the schoolwork deadlines here because I just do it here because I usually do my schoolwork in advance anyways. I don't have to have it doubled like here and also on the monthly calendar. And as I said, I have multiple, and I don't think that I will need so many months ahead because I don't usually have tasks that are like 3 months ahead, but I have marked some things for the next months, and in case I need it, I have this future planner insert that also came with the same planner. So when it finishes, I will just print something like this, or I maybe just scan this one, or I can even make one like table myself. It's not that complicated. Then I use this pretty bookmark, and I am marking a section that is my day off. I have finally achieved to have a day off. I did not have a day off before at all. Like normal days off, like Saturday and Sunday, are not really days off for us because Sunday is a church day and we spend the entire day at church. We are really involved. I'm teaching sometimes a kids class, and we are cleaning, and we're doing a lot of like soul winning and stuff like this. So Saturday and Sunday are dedicated to that, and Saturday then we spend with my husband. So it's not really things that I want to do, it's things that we want to do, and they don't necessarily align all the time. So I have managed to clear out my schedule this year so I'm able to have Wednesdays off, and when I have them off, I like to do something for myself. And here I'm just writing down the ideas, like things that I want to be doing when I have a day off. And so there were more things in here in my previous planner, but I have done them. So now I have 2 things that I want to do. This past Wednesday, I was just reading Harry Potter all day. I did not even leave my bed. I only left my bed to have breakfast and brush my teeth. That's about how much I did. Well, I also practiced my piano, but it was it. I was so happy. It felt like I'm a baby again. It was really nice. But when the weather is nicer, but I live in Seattle, so the weather here is horrible most of the time after like October, maybe like in the beginning of November. It's just really depressing. So being able to spend it in bed is not the worst thing in the world. Next, I have this section, which is my period tracker. I just made this table by myself. I used to have an insert almost like that I found on just like Google Images, but I did not succeed in finding it again, so I just had to make it this table myself in Word. And I just marked the day when I had my period, so I have it on hand all the time. I used to track it in the like app on my phone, but it always shows me the like advertisements and everything before I can actually access it, and so I stopped using it, and now I can just do this thing instead. And one of the life hacks that I have for printing your own things, because I saw people struggling so much with making them the right size. If you have, it doesn't matter if it's PDF, GPG, like it does not matter which format you have, just insert it into Word, and then you can check in Google the dimensions of your planner. Like you can just use like, you know, like a ruler and check how many inches it is. And then there is a ruler in Word that you can use to see how big it is. And then you can, you know, drag and like make it smaller, make it bigger so it fits. And then I just print it like normal. And so I have not once had a struggle with it, like in the pocket or in the personal. I just do it all the time. It works. And on the other side, I just have a 2025 calendar, and I have my class schedule, and I also have a picture of my husband because I think he's pretty, and I wanted to have his picture here. Then I have a wish section. It's also one of the postcards that I got for free from that estate clearance, and I have this word wish here, and this is basically my wish list. I have just a bunch of the sticky notes here, so for future when I have a new wish, I can just put it down there and I don't have to reach for a new one. I don't have a lot because again, some of the things that I had before I have managed to buy, but it's never something big. I'm really satisfied with everything I have right now, and I'm trying to go like low buy, but not necessarily, just not try to use this thing that I already have. But here it has like, I need to, but I'm not even sure that I want to. I need to get like the inserts with like habit tracker for this one, and I'm not saying buy, I just want to make them, but I'm not sure I will, because I've been not satisfied with how my habit tracking was going. It just was not doing like good things for me. I think I'm more like project oriented person versus like habit oriented. Like I cannot, it's just not how I function. I don't like doing things every day the same order at the same time. It's just not how I work. I like to do like in bunches, you know. So I'm still in the process of thinking how I can make it happen so I can do things more efficiently, but then I also can accommodate the things that are working for my brain, because my brain is a weird thing, and I'm still learning a lot about it after like 24 years of living with it. And then this one is my book section that I was talking about. So here, as you can see, it's been punch holed in the middle. You can clearly see like this. And so I used it because I folded it and I was using it for my pocket, but I like this postcard so much. I don't want to ever get rid of it. And I did like this TBR with just like some stickers that I had. And so I just unfolded it again, just taped it here and put another picture on the back of it so it's still pretty, and then punch hold it again here. And now I hope I will never get rid of this because, oh, look, it's just so cute. Just so cute. And it's my TBR, as you can see. And I have just found this picture in one of the journals, the magazines that I have. And I just write down the books that have been recommended. And what I want to do really is to take this book section that we saw in the beginning here, and I want to transfer it somewhere here. So once I read it, it just moves like to a new page where I just mark it, like when I finished it, like who's the author and how many stars I rated. But I will probably have to make my own insert because here I love it, it's so pretty, but then it only has like 2 columns, and maybe I will have to have 3 because I like to do the date, the author and the name, and then the rating. But we'll see how I'll go about it. But I also like to have pictures, so maybe I will do something completely different. We shall see. I'll update you on this later. The next session that I have, also from the pocket size, just transferred over here. I don't like trashing things that are already pretty. It says make memories, and this is my travel planning section. I'm currently planning our San Francisco trip that I told you about we're doing in the end of the month. And then here we'll just some ideas for our big spring trip. We're trying to be very wise with our money. We're trying to like make an emergency fund, and because of this we kind of limited our travels as of now, just because we want to finish that, like accomplish that, know that if something happens, we're good, we're covered, we don't have to worry about like spending money on emergency tasks. So we are working on that, but we are taking some small trips, and because like on the Thanksgiving day, they have 2 days off at my husband's job, and then it's Saturday and Sunday. We can take just 4 days and do something really cool. And so we're going to San Francisco and just all the places that we want to see, and then I will be just like checking them off as we go. And again, if you want to see a vlog from San Francisco, don't forget to leave a comment down below, and just in general talk to me. I'm really most of the days just at home alone with my planner, with my computer. We're just working. I would like to chat with people who are also into planning and stuff like this. Would be amazing to make some friends online and make this place feel like home. And so this is that section. Also have a few lifts here so I can do some future planning and stuff. This is, it is so pretty. Just isn't it? This was one of the major factors for me to transfer from this planner, because it would just not fit. It would like bend this little corner here, and I just hated it because it's so pretty. But again, I just covered it with washi tape and punched hole it again to a different ring size. And it's my craft section. I just have some ideas of the craft that I will be working on in the future. I like sewing. I have a sewing machine. I just like doing it, but I don't have a lot of time. But I also want to remember things that I want to make in the future. So when I have time, I can just like go here and see what I have and just work on it. And it's my second to last section. And the last section that I have is just this telephone and address thing. I never in my entire life thought that I will need a telephone book, and I don't, praise God. But I do need the address book, because I started having like pen friends and I need to remember their address, and so I marked it with a sticker so you don't really see for like privacy reason and stuff. But what I also like about this, it has this like United States map, and it has like time zones and like telephone codes. I don't need that at all, but to have a USA map was something that I really wanted to have, because I'm marking how many states we visited. So far we have been to California, but we have not really been on a trip there, so I have not marked it properly. So I really want to visit all the 50 states. So far we have been to 13, I believe, and so I'm just, you know, coloring them as we go. Just really want to see it all, because only God knows how many years we still have here to spend. So I would really like to do this. If you are from the United States, write down if you've been to all the 50, or what's your favorite state, what's your just favorite place. I'll write it down in my travel section so I can then plan a trip there when we go. Because this spring, as I told you, right now we're going just simply to San Francisco, but this spring we really want to do like southern states kind of trip, and I think that this block of states looks very nice to me. I think we might do something like this maybe, and visit like this 6 states and like be able to like tick them off, color them, and say that I've been to this state. That would be pretty amazing. And that's pretty much what I have in here. I have more of this telephone address inserts, because maybe I will have more pen pals, who knows. I have a lot of this to-do lists papers here, just because maybe if I need them in the future. And these two are just page lifters that I have, and they went with the planner. I love them a lot because they are bent, but the actual pictures are not. The actual paper is not. And then I have this that I use for, I showed you in the week insert. I just use the sticky notes. I keep some of the cutout letters in here in case I want to use them in the future. I also have stickers in these pockets, but only those that I use on a regular basis. I got either like this one, and it's really cute. I spare it because they stopped making them. Both of this I got from Daiso. But this one you can still find there. I think it's one of their like regular collection, but this one they're not making anymore. I've visited all the Daisos I have in my region. I was really hunting for them, and there are no anymore. And so, and this one I also got from some person on Facebook Marketplace. They were just giving away a whole bunch of like planning stuff. I was so amazed. And it says it's from Plan with Nicolette. And so if you want to find something like this, they're really amazing. They're transparent, they're a little bit shiny, so really pretty. And so I just carry him around here. And I also have these tab stickers that I use for when I want to mark a section, and these circle ones that I use to mark my workouts. And that's all I have in my planner. And one of the things that really helped ever since I started using the planner is that I really almost completely stopped using my phone as much as I used to before. And that was really one of my goals coming into this journey, because I feel that every time I use my phone, I get more stupid. Like there are times that I use it for like good relaxation kind of thing. I watch like a long YouTube video, but more often than not, it just makes me stupid. And so having this planner, writing things on paper, writing it down and having it like access to it all the time and carrying it around, it's just grounded me so much, but also helped me to become more organized and not as distracted, because my attention span was not, satisfied with what I was like doing on my phone all the time. So this was really a transition that I really needed. And this is my planner. I hope you enjoyed the flip through. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if it is your first time here because it's my first video, but you can subscribe and for more planner content and for sure some more stuff about me, about my life, maybe the San Francisco vlog. But just write down your thoughts in the comment section. Do you like planning? What size you prefer? Would you be able to fit your life in the pocket, or do you prefer personal size? And what other hacks do you use to be more organized, more productive? And I just really enjoyed spending this time with you, and I hope you did as well. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.